Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to today's episode of The Fishing Teacher, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel and spending some time with me on the video today. Always appreciate that. And guys, today we're going to be talking about a lure that we've talked a little bit here on the channel in the past, but I want to give you some specific situations why this thing really works good in the month of July and August, and that's this Megabass Sleeper Gill swim bait. It's super unique. We'll go over that here a little bit in the video, but there's a couple different ways that specifically it works good in the month of July and August that I want to pass along to you guys, and I think it'll add up to some decent fish for you guys over the summer months. Also guys, a quick reminder, you may have heard me talking about it, but Solar Bat has extended their July sale on my Solar Bat series RB2 and RB3 series sunglasses. If you get a pair by the end of the month, you can get them at 30% off, and you can get a second pair at 60% off. So I'll put the Solar Bat link in the description. And also please check out, we got our summer Fish the Moment lake map breakdowns up on the website there. I'll put that link in the description there too. If you guys are struggling to catch fish on your favorite lake during the summertime, this is a good resource to help you out there. So really appreciate that. Okay guys, we talked about this. If you watch the channel, you've heard me mention this bait quite a bit because it's so freaking awesome. This thing is an awesome fish catching bait. It's called the Megabass Sleeper Gill. Also guys, I'll link it in my tackle warehouse link in the description of this video if you want to pick one up. But it's a keel weighted swim bait here. It's pretty versatile. You can fish it on the bottom, you can fish it up in the different levels of the water column. But specifically what I want to talk about today is using the Sleeper Gill around some type of a boat dock, and also around some break walls and sea walls. Now this is a technique that it doesn't really work very good unless the month of July and August, sometimes into early September. But once that water temperature starts maxing out, sort of like it is right now, at the time of filming this video, we're about the mid part of July. Water temperatures are hot. They're going to stay hot for the next month and a half or maybe 2 months. So this thing is going to work in that. Now the Sleeper Gill, one of the reasons it works, it's the perfect size as far as for the size of bluegill that a bass likes to eat. They love to eat these little 2 and 3 inch bluegills. It's an easy meal for them, yet it's still substantial. So the size is about right. But specifically what I want to talk about is how you want to fish this thing around boat docks depending upon the water clarity that you have. Now here's the ideal situation. If you guys want to try the Sleeper Gill, there's 2 different scenarios on docks that's just going to work good. If you have docks that have piling docks on, like say all you guys that fish the TVA lakes like Lake Gunnersville or Lake Norman, or some of the tidal rivers like Potomac River, any dock that has a piling structure to it, the Sleeper Gill skips really good. So you can take this thing like on a 6.5, 7 foot, medium heavy bait casting rod with like 15 to 20 pound test line and skip it up underneath those docks into the shady parts. And as soon as it hits the water, start reeling it pretty fast. You want to keep this thing coming across the surface. Coming across the surface like a little fleeing bluegill. So I'll skip it up there, immediately start fishing it pretty fast, and guys, they will come up and boil on that thing like a topwater lure underneath those docks, especially if you can skip it like under the walkway or on the inside part of the dock is where the key areas are. Now the other situation, and again, best water clarity is anything over 2 foot visibility. The next scenario this thing works really good in is on floating docks. So if you've got like those floating commercial docks or or break walls, like the tire break walls in front of a commercial dock, or if you have a lake that has floating docks like Lake Lanier in Georgia, all of our Ozark lakes here, anywhere that's got a floating residential dock, or Lake Hartwell is a great place for this. You can take this thing, if you have water visibility, anything over about 1.5 feet. It works in clear water, medium water. To me, the ideal water clarity is about 2.5 to 3 feet. But take this thing and put it on a flipping stick and get up to that dock there and concentrate on where the shade's at. And it's like, shade's gonna change throughout the course of the day, but take this on a flipping stick, put it on like 17 pound fluorocarbon line and pitch it and flip it parallel to the docks where the shade's at. So pitch it up there and just reel it at a medium pace. You wanna get the bait down maybe about 1.5 feet or 2 and just let it swim like that underneath the floats down there. And another real good area is in the boat slips. If you got boat slips there and there's a boat in the boat slip, a lot of times there's maybe that much area between the dock and the boat, and that's why you want to use the flipping stick, because you can be accurate. But take this thing and flip it up there in the boat slips, and just same thing, just reel it like that slow, just real slow underneath the floats like that. And guys, if there's one underneath there, they're going to come out and hammer the thing. But anyway, I just wanted to clue you in on that. It's a really good technique. Like I said, July, August into early September. It's a super fun way to catch them, guys, because when they hit this thing, they try to kill it. I mean, they don't come up and just like gradually grab. I mean, they come up and they just freaking annihilate it when there's one there. But I can promise you, you know, try it, guys, in the summertime around docks, and you'll get some good bites on it. It's super fun to fish. Again, I'll link it in the description of the video and hope it works out for you guys. So we'll talk later.